1,000 miles under clear blue skies. We drive straight as a narrow flies. Nowhere to be, no dreams to chase tonight. We've got time to waste, let's waste it right. You and I, our heads up in the clouds. We caught up with the birds flying south. Nothing to see as the day turns into night. We've got time to waste, let's waste it right. We got time to waste, let's waste it right.
Let's say the things that we both know. Gonna take these words and make them stone. I know a place on the edge of town. The whiskey and the wind are the only sound. Let's make like a tree, grow some roots, do all the things that old folks do. I need you and you need me. What else more could someone need? You've got a key and I've got a lock. Let's build a house upon a rock. Let's build a house upon a rock. On someone to lie with, rely on to fly with. Wanna drive all night and head out west. Get lost in Montana, find the Santa Ana. If we're going nowhere, we're going nowhere fast. Hard times come and hard times pass. I'll be there when the sky turns black. I need you and you need me. What else more could someone need? You've got a key and I've got a lock. Let's build a house upon a rock. Let's build a house upon a rock. I need you and you need me. What else more could someone need? You got a key and I've got a lock.
lessons of life, primal codes, cryptic by design. We just float, like two floating looks. The river's wild, there's no way to pose. And if you think you know what there's in store, hold on tight, you're out for some fun. And if you think you know what fate's in store, embrace yourself for change. 'Cause who you are was never set in stone, and things go down with a magic of their own. And when you think you gotta figure it out, life has its way to drop you from the clouds. So we hang onto holes more things, trying to guess what tomorrow brings. But as a poet from Chicago used to say, oh carpe diem, which means seize the day. 'Cause if you think you'll know what is in store, hold on tight, you're out for some fun. And if you think you know what fate's in store, embrace yourself for change. 'Cause who you are was never set in stone, and when things go down with a magic